Hi, Row 110. This is Triston, Joey, Steven coming at you with a couple videos to try to illustrate the difference between the historical Jesus versus the fictional one, the one that actually existed, versus the one that didn't exist.
Criteria for the search of the historical Jesus first. Are there multiple attestations, which means is it present in multiple sources in the gospel? For example, Luke, Matthew, and John. Is it present in the three of them? The more it is present, the more likely it happened. Second, are there dissimilarity, distinctiveness? Is it unexpected? So why is Jesus baptized, for example? It's really tough to make it up, so it's more easily rememberable. Third, cultural inconsistency. If it's consistent with the culture, then it's probably not historically reliable. And fourth, if it's coherent with the three things that I've mentioned, probably happened.
We're going to start off with a video about the birth of Jesus. One possible scenario. There's really two main philosophies. One is that he was born of a virgin, the other is that he wasn't. We're going to show you what it may have looked like if he was.
Here from Bethlehem in the stable with Mary the Virgin and Joseph.
Henri, how did you get pregnant? We never made love, but I will love this baby, and I will name him Jesus.
Oh my God, something is happening in here.
Oh, the baby's going on.
Our angel who will protect us. Jesus Christ.
The water into wine.
On the third day there was a wedding in Galilee, and the mother of Jesus was there. Jesus and his disciples were also invited to the wedding. When the wine ran short, the mother of Jesus said to him,
They have no wine.
and Jesus said to her,
O woman, what have you to do with me? My hours hath not yet come.
his mother said to the servers.
Do whatever he tells you.
Fill the cup with water.
So the servant filled the cup. Then he told them,
Now draw some out, and take it to the steward of the feast.
and the head waiter tasted the water. It had turned into wine.
Every man serves the good wine first, and when men have drunk freely, then the poor wine, but you have to keep the good wine until now.
And this is a controversial issue because of a couple reasons. One being, some people doubt that it ever even happened because people doubt whether he did perform the miracles that were said to have happened. And another would be some people that do believe that he performed these miracles, including this one, believe that this miracle in particular was an ill use of his so-called powers. Turn water into wine for a party.
While he was in one of the cities, there came a man full of leprosy, and when he saw Jesus, he fell on his face and besought him.
Lord, if you will, you can make me clean.
And he stretched out his hand and touched him, saying,
I will. Be clean.
And immediately the leprosy left him, and he charged him to tell no one. But
Go and show yourself to the priest. Make an offering for your cleansing, as Moses commanded, for a proof to the people.
But so much the more of the report went abroad concerning him, and great multitudes gathered to hear and to be healed of their infirmities. But he withdrew to the wilderness and prayed.
walking on water. When evening came, his disciples went down to the sea, got into a boat, and started across the sea to Capernaum. It was now dark, and Jesus had not yet come. The sea rose because of the strong wind was blowing. When they had rowed about 3 to 4 miles, they saw Jesus walking on the sea.
Oh, Jesus! Look, it's Jesus!
They were frightened, but he said to them,
It is I, do not be afraid.
Then they were glad to take him into the boat, and immediately the boat was at the land.
Did it really happen? We don't know. For absolute certainty about Jesus. He lived and was born around the end of Herod the Great's reign, between 6 and 4 BCE. He died around 30 CE. He lived in Galilee, and we're pretty sure about a lot of things, but for certainty, not really. For example, he was a healer, he was a miracle worker, he critiqued the Jewish law, he told parables and teachings to the community. He was baptized by John the Baptist. It was mentioned in the some Gospels in the Bible, and he probably never has been identified as a Messiah. However, he did call himself the Son of Man. He had disciples, community, but no church. He was crucified by Romans, and disciples had some sort of experience of the risen, resurrected Christ. However, are we for 100% sure that it did happen? We're not quite sure. We don't even know if Jesus totally existed, since we don't have any proof, any bones of him. However, some sources have found that the brother of Jesus, we might have found his bones in his tumble. Is it true? We'll never know.
In the end, Jesus probably existed. However, what is written in the Bible cannot be taken word for word. And there were no eyewitnesses of Jesus. We used the Gospel of John for our video, and I hope you really enjoyed. Thank you.
Start. They were frightened, but he said to them,
It is I, do not be.
this is not gonna work.
Okay, go.
They were frightened, but he said to them,
It is I, do not be afraid.
then
Okay, we can cut that one.